always taking action for you.
It is black and white. It is a hate crime.
That's the new charge tonight in the beating of Steve Utash.
A week later, he is still in a medically induced coma in critical condition at a hospital.
5 men are now facing charges, but only one is charged with a hate crime.
We have live Team 7 coverage tonight, starting with 7 Action News investigator Jim Kirchner. Jim?
Yeah, the 16-year-old in this case is charged as a juvenile with ethnic intimidation. In a statement this afternoon, Wayne County prosecutor Kim Worthy says he's the only one she can charge beyond a reasonable doubt. Now, ethnic intimidation and a hate crime is established through state of mind. We asked a criminal defense attorney, what's the likely evidence in this case?
It leads me to believe that someone said something or did something of a racial nature. In other words, we're going to go get this white guy or this white guy this, whether it was during the time of the beating, before the beating, or shortly thereafter.
The case continues to capture the attention of Metro Detroit. Surveillance video shows Stephen Utash driving on Detroit's east side last week when a 10-year-old boy jumps out in front of his car and is hit. Out of camera range, but near this gas station on Meringue, Utash gets out to help the child when Utash is attacked by a growing crowd. 3 men are now charged with assault with intent to murder. They are 17-year-old Bruce Wimbush, 24-year-old Deontay Davis, and 30-year-old Wozni Saffold. They're facing up to life. Another is charged today, 19-year-old Latrez Cummings. He's to be in court in the morning. Defense attorney Johnson says if the feds determine Utash had his civil rights violated, they could come in with additional charges. But the county is already sending a strong message.
One, it is punishing those who are guilty, and more importantly, I think it does send a message to the rest of the community that if in fact you choose to do a crime based upon ethnic intimidation in this county, you will be prosecuted.
Now back to the 16-year-old charged as a juvenile. If convicted, get this, he would only be in jail or in prison, actually juvenile detention until 21. Then by state law, he has to be released. We are not releasing his name because he's a juvenile. He'll be back in front of a juvenile court judge on Saturday. Jeff, Heather?